just like that.
Yo, what's up everybody?
Günaydın from Istanbul. We are currently here at Hoca Tahsin Street, also known as Umbrella Street, as you can see by the pretty colourful hanging umbrellas up over there.
Yeah, we're looking for some fish wrap this morning, which will be absolutely delicious, we've heard.
Yeah, it's called a baluk durum and it'll be our first time trying that. Today we're also going to be ticking off another bucket list item, which is visiting the Blue Mosque as well as the Hippodrome.
Yeah, we're also going to check out the Theodosia cistern, which is going to be an awesome underground water reservoir.
But first, let's go find ourselves that fish wrap.
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, our food's just arrived and I wish you guys could smell this. It smells incredible. It is a little bit of a wait because the chef there prepares each dish individually and fresh on the spot. It's all nice and grilled. The fish is mackerel and it comes in this great little wrap all in one awesome little package. Can't wait to take that bite. That was super delicious. It's packed full of flavor, straight on that first initial bite. It's salty and it's hot and it has the lemony, juicy goodness in it. And watching the chef is pretty incredible because he just meticulously picks out all the bones. It's just amazing. See, good, right?
So much good flavor in one little wrap. Lezzetli, that is delicious. We just hopped off at Çamberlitaş, and imagine being a local here at Istanbul and passing by this magnificent column right behind me and being like, yeah, you know, that's just the normal column that I pass every day on the way to work. This used to be an important part of Roman history. This was the column of Constantine and it used to sit in the center of the Forum of Constantine. There used to be a statue of Constantine right at the top depicted as Apollo, one of the pagan gods. But yeah, over the years, multiple earthquakes have toppled it and now it's being held together by an iron cage.
It's been there for over 1,000 years. We've wandered our way over to Şerefiye Sarnıcı, also known as the Theodosia cistern. That is quite a bit of a mouthful.
Glad you're saying it and not me.
And we've also picked up our entrance tickets, which are 150 Turkish lira for foreigners. It is cheaper if you're a local. And there is a light show that runs every hour. So we're just waiting for our session to begin before we head on in. The ceiling is 9 meters high and there are 32 marble columns holding this whole place up. They even have these iron bands that you can see that's probably been placed on to help reinforce it all. And we've just finished watching the light show, which ran for about 10 minutes or so. It's a 360 degrees projection all around. And it's quite cold down here too, and it is dark, although each of these columns have illumination, so you can see where you're moving about.
You guys might remember in a previous vlog I mentioned the aqueduct of Valens and how it fed the city of Constantinople as well as the Ottoman Empire. Well, this is one of the cisterns which would have housed all of that water, so this place would have been completely flooded and it would have been feeding the entire town. How amazing is it that we are standing here 1600 years later being able to walk amongst these columns? How'd you enjoy that, bud?
It was pretty mesmerizing, gotta say. Even though it was just quite a short visit, it's so impressive that there's so much history and we get to just walk amongst it all. It's not the biggest of the cisterns. I believe the biggest one is the Basilica cistern, but it is 100 years older than that one, so pretty impressive. Going to need to use your imaginations a little bit here as we've been doing, because where we're standing is where the Hippodrome of Constantinople used to be, and the Hippodrome is where they would hold things like chariot races and gladiator fights and celebrations and ceremonies, and it's also the place where they would torture convicts and that sort of thing. A lot of stuff happened here, but it was mostly known for its chariot races, and the place used to be huge, but unfortunately the only remains that are still here of the Hippodrome is the walled obelisk that's behind me over there, the serpentine column, which used to have three snake heads, at the top. And something I didn't realize was that it actually goes quite deep into the ground, because they all used to stand on something called a spina, or the spine of the Hippodrome, which ran all the way down the center. But probably the most impressive one that still remains is that obelisk behind me, which is the obelisk of Theodosius. It is quite incredible. It's also called Dikiletaş in Turkish.
Yeah, it's got some.
Hieroglyphics, are still so clear, and it's very impressive.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, did I mention it's about 3,500 years old?
Oh, really? That old?
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
So the Hippodrome's capacity, it's a bit unsure what it was exactly. The different sources I've read mentions it's like 30,000, 40,000, 50, 60,000 spectators were able to fit in this Hippodrome. And there's one thing that we wanted to go look for, which we'll have to try hunt, but it is a seat that still remains, like one seat of the thousands that used to be.
The last one.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's somewhere in this park.
We'll try our best.
Should be able to find it.
Wow, I really wish I captured my initial reaction when seeing this, but this is the Svenden Wall, and what looks like just like some ruined walls is actually much more than that. Now, we were talking about the Hippodrome, and when we were walking, we walked a couple of 100 meters down here, and the Hippodrome is shaped like this, and the chariots will run through the center part here. And this Hippodrome was 450 meters long and 130 meters wide estimated, and we're at the southernmost end of it, where it's a U-shaped retaining wall. For this to still be standing after so many years is very, very impressive.
Sure is. We still haven't found that bench seat yet.
Yeah, we haven't found that bench. We're gonna try and look for it, so continue the search.
Here we go. We've had to hit pause on looking for that bench seat.
Just for now.
Yeah, and figured we should make our way over to Sultanahmet Cami, or more popularly known probably by its English name, the Blue Mosque. We've checked the prayer times and we are clear of that, so we're good to go inside. I also got my headscarf ready. And we are aware that it has been under construction for quite a few years though, so we're not quite sure what we're going to be able to get to see, but let's go check it out.
The Blue Mosque got its name from the blue tiles that you can just make a peek out of on the walls over there. But as you can see, there is a lot of construction. Some of these columns are actually just paper columns, but you can make out that there are the 4 extremely large columns that support this place. We can also see the dome. We've seen some videos in the past where even the dome was covered in paper. So yeah, for us to come here and to see that there is some progress being made is fantastic.
Hopefully from those photos you can see just how incredible the Blue Mosque normally looks and why we wanted to come see it too. because with those 20,000 blue tiles inside, it would have just been incredible, especially the courtyard too. But unfortunately, all that is blocked off, so we can't even go see that, which is a little bit of a shame. But I think the blow was lessened a bit for us though, because we were aware of the restorations there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, there is so much great history about this Blue Mosque, commissioned by Sultan Ahmed I. It's built in 1609 and completed around 1616 with the inauguration the year after. And it was said that the Sultan wanted a mosque that could rival the grandness of the Hagia Sophia. There might have been a bit of a misunderstanding though with his architect, because it ended up having 6 minarets, which at the time the only mosque that had 6 minarets was the one in Mecca. And so that kind of displeased people quite a bit, but the way that he overcame that problem was by ordering for a 7th minaret to be built at Mecca. The architect that was in charge of the Blue Mosque is a student of Sinan, the legendary architect who built Süleymaniye Mosque, which we went to in a previous vlog, and you can check that out. We'll add a link somewhere. We're still glad that we came to see this, and maybe one day we'll come back and it'll be all completed, but it does look like it's going to take many years though.
We were on our way to Rüstem Pasha and we were walking past the Spice Bazaar, and well, you know us, we have to come inside and check it out. And as soon as you arrive in here, there are so many different smells going on in here. You can smell all the teas, you can smell all the spices, and though you can't smell it, you can see all the Turkish delights. Now, I'm incredibly tempted to stop and eat at one of these Turkish delight stores, but at the same time, we've got a big dinner coming up and I want to save room for that, but I don't know, we'll see how things go.
Yeah, it's super vibrant in here, very
incredibly. I really couldn't help myself, guys. We were walking past and I saw too many delicious Turkish delight stores, and we're right now at Mara Mara Lokum. And it's my friend Mesut right here, and he's doing a special deal for us. He's gonna set up a little box of sampler Turkish delights for us to try in the store, so I'm very excited.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We have got a lot of flavors in here. Yes. We have got the pomegranate and pistachio, we've got the orange and what looks like walnuts. We've got this hazelnut one over here, and we've got, hiding under the hazelnut one is my favorite sounding one, the fig and walnut, is it?
Fig walnut.
Fig and walnut. I am very excited about having this slice right here.
I don't know who you were kidding when you were saying you're just gonna like not
just
eat.
pass through without getting a Turkish delight. It wasn't happening. Let's give this a go. Oh man, that is so good. The fig, you can taste the fig. It's so prominent through there, but what I really love is the walnuts that are giving it that right crispiness, nut flavor as well. It is delicious. Now we've got here pomegranate and pistachio. Look at the colors through this, man. That looks incredible. Oh man. Oh, the differences in flavor are so apparent between the fig and the pomegranate. Like, they really, really, really taste so natural, and you can really get all the hints of pomegranate through that. It has that faint sweetness and the pistachios. I have never had Turkish delights like this before. I'm so glad to finally get some real original quality ones like this.
Yeah. The shop owner is so nice. He gave us some tea and then some extra little Turkish delights that are double roasted and go really great with coffee apparently. So thank you so much. This tea is incredible. Such a pretty color too. I think he said it was a pomegranate tea. I can't remember, I'll have to double check. But yeah, this one, delicious. It's also his favorite, and I think it will be mine too. That was yummy. Thank you again, Mesut, and for the free teas as well. Right now we're going to try find our way over to that Rüstem Pasha.
Gel gel. Arkana dön, arkana dön.
blink and you will miss the entrance to this place. There is a little stairwell that you need to go up before you get to the mosque itself. And since we knew that the Blue Mosque was going to be under construction and restoration, we did some research and found this hidden gem, which, as you can see, equally beautiful in terms of its blue Iznik tiles. It is just simply exquisite in here. This particular mosque was actually made by Sinan The Great architect, the same one that made the Süleymaniye Mosque.
I think some people refer to it as the mini Blue Mosque, but
Yes, I've heard that too. A bit of a hidden gem, this one.
Lahmacun?
Lahmacun.
Here is a place that we just had to show you guys. This is a place that makes us feel at home, at peace every single time we have a long day out and we come here. This is the pide shop of our dreams. I'm gonna let Yen say the name of the shop because I cannot, but I've got here something that I order mostly. And I usually point to the picture because the name of it is actually beyond my Turkish level skills. I will try for you guys. It's called Kubalashi Kashali Pide.
No, I don't think that's
No?
right, sorry. I'm pretty sure it's the bottom one. Just point to the picture, it's fine.
It's got an egg on top and a bed of meat. Look at that. Oh,
I know how good that bite is.
oh. This, my friends, is a life-changing bite. The first time Yen and I had it, we were just like, wow, this place is so delicious. We've never had something with such an authentic taste before. Turkish pide, man. You gotta get some of this.
Definitely. The shop name is pronounced as Diklitaş Pide Lahmacun Beşiktaş. I hope I got that right. And it has been one of our favorite locals in this area. And this is my favorite that I always get. This name, unfortunately, I will butcher it, so I don't think I can say it very well. It's the Kuşbaşlı? Kuşbaşlı Kasha. I'm getting a thumbs up, but I think she's just being nice to me. It's a lovely family-run business. They've been open for 3 years, and we enjoy this place so much that we have eaten here quite a few times, and usually as a takeaway. It is a oval shape and a flatbread, and mine has got cheesy goodness in it too. Gonna fold it so it's a little easier. It is so delicious. The bread is incredibly light and fluffy. The cheese is like melt in your mouth, all gooey and wonderful. Has those little minced meats in there too. And you can just taste the love in the cooking for that. So it is really nice that this place is very near our Airbnb as well, because lucky us, we get to eat it very often during our stay here in Istanbul.
absolutely.
Super satisfying meal, and the people there are just so genuinely lovely. Even though there is a language barrier, it's still very fun to be able to try chat and communicate with them.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, this entire local neighborhood that we're in are full with really lovely people, and I've come to like know quite a few of them through food. The best relationships are built through food.
Well, this brings our vlog to an end for the day, though. We hope you guys have enjoyed following along with us, and if you did and you aren't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Give the video a like, a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Love hearing from you. Share our video too if you can, please. That all would really help our channel out. And we will catch you in the next vlog.
And the next adventure. See you, everybody.
Bye!